toxic masculinity.
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, I'm reading it?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
please.
reading it. Okay, let's go to me then. Daniel J. Corica. I'm a wastewater treatment plant operator. I'm immune to everything. I already love it. I don't need the vaccine. Here is money because you entertain me on a regular basis. Well, you've entertained me, my friend. So right back at you. 1 to 6, 21. We did nothing wrong. 1 to 6, 21.
That's why I wanted you to read the question.
1 to 6, 21. I don't understand that. You guys will probably explain it to us in the comment section. We did nothing wrong. 1 6 21. Oh, 1 6 21 is a date. January 6th, 2021. Oh, he's talking about how we the storming of the Capitol. And he's absolutely right. Every single time I report about this,
I was like, is it the Biden's inauguration? That was wrong. That was not right.
Yeah, it was the Capitol, right? It was the Capitol siege.
Yeah, because I thought about the inauguration for some reason.
Well, anyway, he's absolutely right. This guy, we did nothing wrong. Nev Stark writes, "Hi, Chris. Hi, beautiful Valeria. How are you guys doing tonight? We're doing great. All right, let's get back to the story. We're doing the next story, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Judge bars prosecution from describing George Floyd as a gentle giant
Yeah.
and from comparing him to Jesus Christ. Sorry, I didn't read the.
Yeah, it's crazy. So the judge has barred the prosecution from describing George Floyd as a gentle giant at the Chauvin trial and comparing him to Jesus Christ. Good Lord. Oh my gosh. So Judge Peter Cahill has barred the prosecution in the George Floyd murder trial from describing the deceased convict, felon Floyd, as a gentle giant or a peaceful person just days after allowing a motion that bans prosecution's use of comparisons between Floyd's death and the crucifixion of Jesus Christ.
So this gentle giant, Jesus Christ, while was robbing some pregnant woman.
That's right. Yeah. At
Put
knife point.
at knife point.
At knife point, right? Yeah. Minnesota Public Radio reported Wednesday that Judge Cahill said that the family testimony, or spark of life. Said the family testimony or spark of life testimony is a traditional part of murder trials which allow for the humanization of the victim to show that they were loved and valued. But he cautioned that he will not allow character evidence, which he defined as testimony that may be described Floyd as a peaceful person or a gentle giant. As soon as you start getting into the propensity for violence or propensity for peacefulness, I think what you're getting into character evidence, Cahill reportedly said, adding, and then that does not open the door for the defense to cross-examine about his character for peacefulness. Well, that makes sense, right? Just to describe him in a way that sounds really, really nice. If it's not done in such a way that the defense gets to cross-examine to make sure that that's actually accurate, then you can basically just lie. So he's saying you can't use these sort of like adjectives. You can't describe him in this way unless it's, you could get a character witness to do that. But then if a character witness does that, then the defense can come in and cross-examine and make sure that that's actually accurate, because it obviously is not. Yeah. This prisoner is a gentle giant. This guy who's gone to prison, this guy who's committed robbery at knife point is a gentle giant. Give me a break. Brant Williams has tweeted, there may also be several sidebar conversations during the testimony from members of Floyd's family. Cahill said that the family testimony or spark of life testimony is a traditional part of the murder trial. Okay, so this is basically everything I just read. The term gentle giant. Okay, let's get Pelosi's ugly face off here. The term gentle giant first gained prominence when Mike Brown was shot dead in Ferguson, Missouri after robbing a convenience store and rushing a police officer. Yeah, they like to say that. They like to say that about these guys. As National File reported on Wednesday, Cahill has also banned the prosecution from comparing Floyd's death to the crucifixion of Christ. God, I don't even like saying that. It's so horrible. Judge Peter Cahill granted a motion preventing the death of the convicted felon George Floyd from being likened to the crucifixion of Jesus Christ during the Derek Chauvin murder trial striking a major blow to the Black Lives Matter activists who had hoped to paint Floyd as a martyred holy figure. The judge was presented with the following motion on Monday. The defendant moves the court for an order precluding any expert from likening the death of George Floyd to the crucifixion of Jesus Christ on the grounds that such analogy is prejudicial. It's not only prejudicial, it's sacrilegious. It's horrible. It's a horrible thing to do. Judge Cahill agreed with the motion, and it was passed without incident. The defense team cited previous instances of Floyd being compared to Jesus Christ by eyewitnesses, which were quickly recognized by the judge as inaccurate and prejudicial. The move was met with outrage by Black Lives Matter activists who had hoped to paint Floyd as a messianic figure. That's outrageous. How dare you not allow us to compare him to God? Black Lives Matter people are crazy. Leftists are crazy. Leftists are crazy. All right. Several jurors have been confirmed to be Black Lives Matter supporters, but were still deemed impartial enough to pass the selection process. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. That is total BS, and it pisses me off, actually. I'm pissed off about that. That's our last story of the day. Me pissed off. Pissed off
As always.
Pissed off as always.
Every day, 5 days a week.
I am, yeah, pretty much every second of every day. I hold it in like the Hulk. Toxic Masculinity. Weekdays, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific.